What's going on to you Pisces out there? Hope y'all are having a great day. Listen, um, there's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website which has all the ways to be able to financially support the channel. So I can most definitely keep the show going. I just want to go ahead and say shout outs to everybody that reached out, showed some support. Really appreciate you with the donations and everything. Like I said, really appreciate it. So smash the like button too. That way, that really helps out the video. But listen, you have the Moon and the Knight of Cups here. So these two cards right here for you, Pisces. These two cards, that's my dog down there, but these two cards right here for you, Pisces. The Moon represents Pisces. So you showed up literally in your own reading, the first card. And what it is that you're doing is you're pretty much ghosting, right? The Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, just ghosting anyone that you're getting smarter, okay? You're getting more wise and experienced when it comes to being able to identify when someone is a terrible choice, trying to masquerade or act like they're a great choice. So a lot of you Pisces are getting good at being able to know when someone is playing games with you and you actually leave them alone because you dip. Once it is that you start to see certain signs about them, I'm seeing that a lot of you Pisces are very much so ghosting individuals, and you're prepared for it. You've been over here, you've been paying attention to the readings, and what that does too is not only does it put you in a better position as far as a better mood, but it also retains your value and even increases your value, because it does become a little bit troubling when you claim that you're always the victim, right? When you never actually want to do anything to stop being the victim. So you're not supposed to be a perpetual victim. Anyone who is constantly trying to be a victim, that's a red flag in on itself, Pisces. So that's a dub in on itself, because it means that the person is either terrible at choosing, right? They're either terrible at choosing, if they're sincere. They like to fabricate stories and try to go viral on it because they think that that's the potential for their big break, right? Trying to jump on the internet and lie to people and act like they are putting someone's dirty laundry out there, or they're straight up lying about something or about the whole thing. So the thing is that the Four of Wands and the Page of Pentacles is about how, you would want a relationship with somebody, but you Pisces are starting to understand that you need to be very selective about who it is that you are calling yourself really trying to get to know. And yes, you Pisces are 100% correct on that. I couldn't agree more. If that's how it is that you're thinking, you're 100% correct. It's not about victimhood. It's not about striving to be a victim at all, as a matter of fact. The Five of Cups and the Page of Cups is about how, so now you understand that you can't be a victim forever. You can't, you won't even allow people to be a victim, right? Especially if they're in your life. You Pisces are going to sit back and pay attention to how those people are operating. And if it always seems as if like they're the ones that are constantly getting taken advantage of, then you Pisces know that there's something seriously wrong going on with that in on it of itself. Because, even myself, I get up on here on the internet and I will talk to you about the things that I did wrong and where I realized that I should have changed a couple of things. I say all of that stuff, right? I put it out there, and I tell y'all where it is that I went wrong and what I should have done better, and where I've reprimanded my own self in order for me to actually be able to change. You understand what I'm saying? So if a person is constantly playing like they never did anything wrong and they didn't learn anything, that in on itself is a dub. So now the Empress is about how, so one thing that the Empress and the Page of Swords is about, one thing that you also should look out for is you Pisces should most definitely be looking out to see if there's anybody that you could be getting to know, and like you're getting to know them and they try to they go above and beyond. And what I mean when I say above and beyond, I mean like small things that you do, it gets greatly exaggerated, it gets lied upon, it gets greatly hyperbolic. It's this situation where it's like this exaggerated form of what it is that you did, right? You say you make a joke with somebody, and then they essentially they get crazy and they throw this temper tantrum, and they start talking to you about how you're not worth and all of this other type of stuff. And it's like you was just making a joke. Like that type of person, they're not really, they're a taco short of a combo platter, if you know what I mean. The people, the lights are on in the house, but there's nobody home, if you know what I mean. So why I'm saying all this is because of the Justice card. You deserve to actually be with someone that you love, right? Everyone does, I ain't gonna say everyone, that's a lie. But people who are doing the work to get themselves in a position, everyone has the opportunity to be in love, but not everyone should have that actual access towards being in a relationship, because you have a lot of people who are, quite dysfunctional and stuff like this. So let's clarify the Justice. You have people who really do need to heal. So to clarify the Justice, okay, you have the Six of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the World, and last but not least, you have the Hierophant. Yes, the Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles speaks to how, when you don't put so much of an emphasis on trying to rush yourself into a relationship, specifically, in a committed one, that's when it is that you'll give yourself enough time to actually be able to see who is really who's really good enough for you and who's not. The Queen of Cups and the World right here are all about how you Pisces are looking and watching, and you Pisces, that's my dog there, but you Pisces are looking and watching, and you Pisces are paying attention. You Pisces are looking and watching, and you Pisces are noticing who it is that's really there for you, or you will be noticing who really makes the most sense to be with and who is not. What's wrong? Why you get to know him so? You all right? I love you, baby. I love you, baby. And then you have the Hierophant. We'll hang out just now, all right? We'll hang out. We'll kick it. But the Hierophant is about how, you Pisces already know what time it is. Trust your gut, like it is that I keep saying. Trust yourself. You know what happens when you see signs that a person is not healthy, that a person is not supposed to be, I love you, baby, is not supposed to be in a relationship and stuff like this. But then the inexperienced Pisces of y'all will ignore it. The Hierophant is saying, don't ignore it. When you see something wrong, notice that something is wrong and really pay attention to your first instinct.